Yeah.
Because all I heard was he peed on me.
Oh.
Seems like a drop in the bucket, but then that bucket overflows and everything gets sticky. We don't want to get sticky, do we?
Who peed on who?
Will peed on me.
What? Will
And
peed on
I
you?
just stood there and
Oh,
froze,
hold
like
on.
I was-
Don't even just let's. What? When? Where? And when?
This was last weekend.
Last weekend? What the fuck? Where? In a bathroom?
No, it's okay.
Was it in a bathroom?
Yes, he was. Why did you?
Were you showering together?
No. He was just peeing. Why? I don't know how I ended up in the bathroom. Did you call me over?
So he did one of those things where he called you over to make you smell the shit because it's nasty? Or was he pretending it's one of those and he called you over and then just pissed on you instead?
No, I think he had called me over and he was just peeing, and I just stood there because sometimes he does that and just calls me over while he's peeing, or I just am there.
To hold it?
No, but
He's like, don't lie.
I was wearing my favorite comfy sweatpants, and I saw the idea forming in his head, and I should have moved, but I didn't think he was gonna do it, and then he looked at me and just whipped over, and it was all over me and the floor. My first instinct was to start sobbing, because I was upset, and I walked out, and Riley walked in the house, and I was
Holy fucking shit, Will.
yeah, and I looked at Riley, and I was like, go kick his ass.
Holy shit, dude. That's crazy.
No, like, I literally just stood there and froze because I had no idea how to react.
He doesn't-
Like, do I actually go and kick his ass?
He doesn't tell me
I
any of
literally
this
just stood there.
because he knows I would take her side. That's why he doesn't, like, he
I took her
didn't,
side too,
he
but,
didn't
like,
tell
I was
me.
too shocked.
he would not have told me about this ever. So he did that. What was the after? Did you apologize?
Yeah.
No, like, I wanted to hear your side of the story because, like, when I...
Yeah, what was this apology? Was it enough?
I just remember him walking out of the bathroom and me just still standing there frozen, even when he walked past me, because I was too shocked to even do anything, but I was at the same time processing and just being like, I know that he actually did. So what the fuck do I do now?
That's crazy. Damn, I've never thought to do that. See, I should have done that when that homeless guy swung on me. That's what I should have done. Because that guy, I was trying to pee on the tree, and he was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, I'm just peeing, and then he shoved me, and I should have just pissed on him. But that...
Seriously, like, what was...
You're treating your girl worse than I treated this homeless guy, and I punched him in the face. What the fuck? You gotta work on that. What the hell?
What actually is what happened afterwards?
I just teared up and said, why would you do that? And he just kind of went, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And he tried to give me I think he gave me a hug. I think that was it. I
Okay.
came downstairs and he just
Holy
went and gave me a hug
shit.
and said he was sorry.
See, this
I think at a
is...
certain point, I think like what ended up happening next is like I was just walking towards him. He knew that I was gonna do something, but like I kind of faked him out the first time, and then I just walked past him, and then he ends up walking next to me, and then after he's just standing there chilling with something in his hands, I think I just reach up as quick as I can and just kind of just quickly just.
Give him a nice slap. Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't know how I would have handled that, because that's never been an intrusive... Was it just an intrusive thought, Will?
Yeah, and we just finished watching Jackass, so...
So that's what you were just... You're blaming it on Steve-O.
Yeah. Yeah, that I was high as fuck. I thought it was funny.
I mean,
Let's
be honest. Let's be honest for a second.
It is kind of funny.
It's a little bit funny. A little.
Yeah.
Would it be funny if it happened to me? Kind of. Honestly, a little bit. But, I mean, obviously you think so because you're still here. Now, the average person, that would be... I literally think that would be a deal breaker for the average person. That's crazy.
Well, exactly. I test her to see if she's,
Will's been
I
working
test
a
her.
foot in the door technique for a while, though, considering that, like, he literally farts on her like Peter Griffin and Meg Griffin.
Yeah, but that's more respectable.
I don't
in a
shove her.
general
I
sense.
don't shove her
A
nose
lot,
in my
a
ass.
lot of guys and girls do that in a relationship just to mess with each other. But I feel like that, like, if a girl did that to me, there's a decent chance that, like, out of fucking impulse, I just slap him. Like, if somebody just starts peeing, I'll be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm surprised she didn't, like, accidentally just backhand your ass.
fart
Like,
onto the
Slap it
coffee.
and have it
yeah, I mean,
I could tell
Like
she
one
was
of those
tempted.
spring
I could tell she
force
was
knocks.
tempted, but instead she just started crying, and I felt really bad.
dude, I would have slapped you square in the face, and you probably would have laughed even harder if I
Yeah.
did that. If I was her, which is
I would have.
fucked.
I would have just peed on you even more in
See,
defense.
this is last weekend, which is the week. Is it the week after we went to Maine?
Yeah.
So the week
Oh
before.
my god.
So not only did you pee on, but the week before, you completely neglected your 1 year anniversary to go sesh
That's
with the
not
boys.
That's not true. I did lots of stuff.
It's not.
there that
It's
made
not
me cry.
100% true, but it's also not 100% false. That's the problem. You went to Maine with the boys on your anniversary weekend. Even if you guys went to a spa on Saturday, that's diabolical. You have to. If he had told me, I would have been like, "Fuck no, y'all have to." Go do some shit. But he was so hyped about the Maine trip that all week I'm like, shit, if this Maine trip gets ruined like the last one did, then like Will's probably gonna fucking hang himself. So I have to I gotta make sure that this shit doesn't get ruined. And then if he was like, oh yeah, it turns out like it was our anniversary like yesterday, I'd be like, what the fuck? Which kind of is exactly what happened when we got home for dinner that night. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Dude.
And the best part, this fucking man continued to defend himself tooth and nail
Yeah.
when it was 3-on-1.
No, he took the shovel and he kept digging himself further to the point where your mom literally was like, she was like, Will, go take a fucking walk. Go take 5 before I yell at you. Because I've never seen your mom get mad before, but I swear she was actually going to yell at you. Like, that was like the only thing she yelled. And then while you were gone, Mia tells us a story about when she took you to her hometown restaurant, which you then proceeded to actively shit on to the waitress and discuss how it was a money laundering scheme.
Please let her tell the story.
I-
Please let her tell the story.
Yeah.
You
So you were convinced it was a money laundering. You were talking about the waitress. She tells us, and then he comes back and he's like, well, it wasn't like that. No, it was definitely like that. It was definitely like that.
Shit was a money laundering scheme.
All right. So, what happened? What happened at this? Yeah. What happened at this? Yeah, just fucking ruined it every time now. God damn it. Yo, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need some fucking bubbles, bro. So let's hear this story about Will shitting on your favorite restaurant. Or not, is it your favorite restaurant?
It was one of my favorites.
Did Will's perception change your opinion of it?
I won't go back to the restaurant if that puts it into perspective. I'm too embarrassed.
You won't go back out of embarrassment that like they'll be like, oh, that was the girl with the
I love that
You actually
can't
think-
say no.
You actually think that
Great.
one seasonal worker is gonna remember you?
Well, she has been there for years. I recognized her.
Oh my god, this was a...
She's there every
You were
summer.
talking shit to a waitress that...
Okay.
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 I'm ready. I'm ready.
Well, okay. I finally successfully convinced him to go with me.
God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Spray bottle didn't work. Fuck.
Give me
God damn
that
it.
shit, boy.
I'll fix it later. Alright. You convinced him to go to the restaurant.
Yes, and and I had been hyping it up because it was one of my favorite places, and I just like it. It's like a modern restaurant, pretty, I don't know, it's a pretty mixed up menu, but like you order yourself, good music, good decor, I thought. And we walked in, and he saw the egg chairs in the window.
Did you tell him all this before you showed up?
Yeah.
Because you had to convince him to go. So you gave him the spiel.
Yes.
And he was like, oh, fine.
Well, kind of, yeah. And he saw the egg chair in the window and was like, oh, I want to sit in one of those. So she sat us there.
Of course you do.
He sat in the chair. I don't want to sit at this table anymore. And he asked to be moved. So what? It was like
How soon after sitting down did you decide?
Instantly.
You sat down and went, I don't like these.
Trust me, if you sat in the chair, you wouldn't have either.
Okay, well that's fair.
Because you almost fell out of it.
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
was,
about-
yeah, it
I'm
was
just
fucking dirty
imagining
as
you
shit and
sitting
had
there and
crusty
just going-
chips at the bottom
It
of
was,
it.
Okay.
It was hanging from the ceiling.
It's probably, I mean, I understand it was probably a very used chair, because I do see how it could be like the attraction that brings people in, so it might have been dirty. I can get that.
That was my issue.
But also, you should have anticipated that.
Well, yeah, that was my issue with the restaurant. It was like, it just had a bunch of bullshit all over the, like, you know, it just had the vibe to draw you in, but it was actually just like, the food was decent, but like, yeah, the place was just kind of dirty, and I was talking to her because they had a bunch of dusty champagne bottles and the fucking, whatever the fancy tequila bottles were. And I was asking, I was like, have you ever, like, sold one of those once? And she was like, nah. I don't even think they have shit in the... like, the whole wall covered in champagne. You know, like, gold accents around the place and shit. It's like some Persian dude decorated that.
It's not like you're wrong, right? But, like, you're wrong for describing it that way. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have a little bit of a filter. He can't even...
To her, the waitress.
To
How about
both. To both. You have to have a filter until you leave and you're certain that what you're gonna say isn't gonna affect the other person. Like, if somebody was like, yo, you wanna go out to eat here? And I went out to eat with them, and then shat all over the place they fucking brought me.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah, because I was not trying to be, I wasn't
Like,
trying to
what
be
were
mean,
you
but of
at?
course she was like, sorry, but like devastated. Like,
Well, yeah, because bro, you don't have to, like, even if, let's say I brought somebody to a place and I can tell they're not feeling the vibe, I'm the one who brings the diffusing comment of like, oh, like, fuck, it's normally not like that. Or like, oh, fuck, like, that was kind of ass. Or, like, you know what I mean? I don't expect them to be like, yo, this place fucking sucks, bro. Like, I would be so hurt.
She didn't give me any vibe like that. We walked in, she was like, yeah, this is normal. And I was just like,
Okay.
no, it's not.
Okay.
Here's my issue. You were complaining about the decor of the place before the food got there, and I was like, do you want to leave? You're like, no, I'll try the food. And you tried the food, and you were like, oh, this is actually really fucking good. And then the waitress came over and was...
She talked shit too.
Yes, because you started talking shit first.
No, she talked
And you were
shit
like,
first.
is this place money laundered or something? Like, they have to be money laundering. Because
That's
who the
not
fuck
how I
owns this
said it
place?
in the right away.
Okay, I'm sorry. How did you bring it?
Will, keep in mind, she could also just be saying whatever in order to get a tip from you. Like,
You do realize that you are talking about a profession that literally has people telling you, remember, the customer is always right.
yeah, exactly.
No, you could tell this chick was like having a bad day or something. Well, yeah, she was like had to record some video.
I'm not denying that you made her day. I just, I'm not gonna deny that you were for sure entertaining the fuck out of her. I think it just took her out of left field, probably. She's like, what the fuck?
It was that, and it was also, she gave me my card back and was like, you know, like, have a good rest of your day. And Will goes, yeah, well, you might see her again, but you won't see me in here again.
Oh,
And that's when I was like, I'm not coming back here. I can't come back here.
Man.
That's when I decided.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus. You're such an idiot. That's not gonna work. Ah! Yeah, I told you, bitch. Ah!
No, but the thing that no. The icing on the cake. Do you want to know the icing on the cake? This motherfucker asks to go back a couple weeks later.
Are you serious?
That was a joke.
Okay. You're like, no, I'd be down to go back again sometime. I'm sorry.
I'd be down to go back.